if you ever leave me, baby.
Today our guest is going to be Louis Joliet. We all want to know about your big accomplishment at going down the Mississippi, but first tell us a little bit about your child.
Okay, well, what would you like to know?
When were you born?
I was born in 1645.
Tell me a little bit about your family.
Well, I was the third son. My father was a wagon maker, but died when I was 6 years old.
Where did you live?
I lived in Quebec City in New France.
I heard you went to school for priesthood. How'd that work out?
Well, I went to study priesthood when I was 17, but I dropped out when I was 20 because I wanted to follow in my older brother Lucien's footsteps.
What was you and your brother's occupation?
We were both successful traders and voyagers.
Did you go on any voyages with your brother?
Sadly, no. He disappeared on a mission through Iroquois territory.
Okay, so now that we know a little bit about your early life, tell us about your trip down the Mississippi.
Okay, but before I tell you that, I have to point out that before I went on this voyage, I became a skilled map maker. Also, I worked as a fur trader. I started that in 1670. I established a fur trading post in Sault Ste.
That was very interesting, but I'm going to have to stop you right there. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Compass, compass, compass. Get your very own compass today. If you're an explorer, you might need one to know where your ship is headed. Compass, compass, compass. Only $2.99.
Okay, and we're back. So, Joliet, now let's hear about your voyage going down the Mississippi.
It was 1673. Governor General Comte de Frontenac at New France sent me to find the Mississippi in a trade course. A man named Marquette was chosen to go with me. Marquette was a priest who had worked among the Indians as a missionary. He knew their languages. In May 1673, Marquette, 5 others, and I set out in 2 canoes to St. Ignace, northern Lake Michigan. As we were paddling down the Mississippi, we realized that it flowed south, not west. We concluded that it probably emptied into the Gulf of Mexico. We reached the mouth of the Arkansas River. Then we encountered some unfriendly Indians. One of the friendlier Indians told Marquette that white people lived farther down south of Mississippi. We assumed these people were Spaniards who settled near the Gulf of Mexico. Fearing attacks by Indians and Spaniards, we turned back. We returned to Lake Michigan. Sadly, my canoe overturned in the St. Lawrence River, and all my maps and records of my journey were lost. I made some of the maps again with memory. The governor of New France gave me Anticosti Island in the Gulf of St. Lawrence as a reward of my service.
That sounds really great. I hope you can come on the show again another time. Till next time.